Hi ladies, how are you today? I had to go to my esthetician the other day because of this damn rash on my face, and once again, as she does always, she's always telling me how nice my skin is for, you know, the condition I have. Now, she's from Arizona, and sometimes I think she just thinks that all of us mountain bohunk women are supposed to look like Sam Elliott. I'm not sure what she thinks, but she's always very nice and says I have nice skin. So I was talking to her about my masks that I use. I'm an avid masker. I mask every night, and that I only use cheap masks. I mean, once in a while I'll splurge, you know, and get me a really nice one and boot everybody out of the house and make me some margaritas and make an event out of it, you know. But for the most part, I'm a cheap ass with my masking, because I use so many of them, and you know, you put them on your face, take them off, and throw them away. It's like putting money on your face and taking it off and throwing it away. So I just cannot bear to spend $100 or something on 3 masks that I see throw in the garbage, you know. So it's a mind thing, I guess. So anyways, we were talking about that, and I was telling her about my YouTube channel, and she says, you know, I watch a lot of YouTube channels, and there's not a whole lot of gals out there talking about, you know, really good cheap masks. You ought to do that. And so here I am. So let's get started. All of these masks I either got from TJ Maxx or not Marshalls. We don't even have a Marshalls here. TJ Maxx or on Amazon, and they were all below, you know, $20 or under for several, you know, for a whole pack of them, a box of them. And I will link the down bar. I will link the information to each and every one in the down bar just for you guys. I'm going to do it for you because I love you like that. So let's get started. I've made this video twice now. I don't know how to do the whole editing thing yet, and so I just have to make sure that it's right in one fell swoop. And my first one was 37 minutes long, and I thought, oh God, I can't do that. I won't even watch a video if I see it's 37 minutes long. I just pass right by it. Unless it's some, you know, from some of my favorites, and I can't help it, but none of us want to watch a 37-minute video. So, my first masks are from Mascology. I think we've probably all heard of them. They make an entire line of different kinds. The ones that I have: antioxidant, hydrate and repair, pore minimizing, and lifting and firming. Now, these masks at Sally Beauty Supply, I think that's Sally Beauty Supply, are like, you know, $10 for 3 of them. And I find these at TJ Maxx. They have them on and off periodically for $4.99 for 3 masks. And so the last time I went down and saw them there, I literally cleared the shelf off. Those gals must have thought, she must be putting them all over her whole body because I bought that many. But when you find them at a good deal, you know, what are you going to do? The next ones are obscure, and I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that's ever heard of them or done them, because I tried researching them on YouTube, and nobody's has bought these or talks about them or nothing. They're the Verrell line. I get these off of Amazon. They cost $20 for 10 masks, which, you know, it's $2 a mask, but these are so good. I cannot tell you enough about them. They're super good. They come in a lifting tox, a whitening, an acne, and a vitamin pack. That's the only 4 kind that they have. No, actually, they have another one that's a tan color, and it is for, oh gosh, I can't remember. And I'll eat up time that I'm trying to conserve, trying to remember it. So these are super, super juicy masks. The intent is you're supposed to snip one end off, because you see both, it shows where you're supposed to snip each end off. Pour it all out into your hand, rub it all over your body. There ain't enough juice in all these masks to rub all over this body, baby. So what I do is I save it. I just pour what you're supposed to put on your body in my little jar here, and I'll throw this in my bag when we go up in the mountains on our bikes or something, and I feel when we're at high elevation, I'll feel my face getting tight, and I'll use it, and it works excellent. It's basically a serum. I use it as a serum. The masks are very, very good masks. Just very good. Very good quality. I don't know why they don't get any more recognition. They should, because they're that good. The Lano Creme Manuka Honey Face Mask. I found the first one that I tried, I found at TJ Maxx for, I don't know, super cheap. It was like $3 for 5 masks. Was so impressed. I absolutely loved this mask. And so I went on Amazon, see what I could find it for. About the same price. But, you know, $5 for 5 masks, Really good deal, and it's a very good mask. And again, I'll link all the information in the down bar. Any Beauty Diary masks from Korea, of course. Any of them. They're all really, really good masks. I've had nothing but good luck with all of them. They come in a variety of different kinds. You can get... Now, I buy this Black Pearl one all the time. I've been buying this one for years. I love it. All these different other kind of flavors, so to speak. There's, you know, there's acne, whitening, firming, moisturizing, hyaluronic acid, blah, blah, blah. Super cheap. 15 bucks for 30 of them, and they're very, very good masks. I like them. Now, I don't think the women out there that spend, you know, high money on the higher class masks probably know about many of these, but you should try them because they're really good. Now, Tammy over at Uppy's Beads has talked about these ones. These are the Nasture masks from a company called Nasture. They generally make really good masks. They do have this other line, which are... This one here is a really good one. I get the EGFs, the red wine, and the collagen. Those are the ones that I happen to prefer. And they cost, you know, $5-6 bucks for 3 or 4 masks. And then that same company, Nasture, has a mask called the 15-minute mask. Don't get these ones. Not only are they not so good, but they're packed full of like 5 different kinds of parabens. So, probably not a good idea. That's a Manuka Honey. We already saw that one. Bio Miracle Coenzyme Q10 Collagen Essence Mask. I got my first little pack at Sally Beauty Supply. And I believe I paid 10 bucks for 3 of them. And I liked it so much, I went on Amazon and I found not kits, but bundles of them for $10 that had 9 of them. So there was 3 boxes of 3 for $10. And that's a really good mask. These ones, they even sell it at, you know, like I said, Sally Beauty Supply. So that was a really good deal. I was stoked. All of the bar masks are really good, or the mask bar. I really prefer the cream. This is a cream mask. It's a pore refining mask. I can see a visible difference with my pores when I use this mask. Absolutely love it. And it's lasting too. I mean, it's like it's doing long-term repair, not just, you know, for a couple days. So that's a good one. Oh boy, I'm trying to get through these really quick for you. This one is a cream mask that comes in a little container. I got this at TJ Maxx. It cost me $3.99, $4.99. It's from Organic Surge, and it is made out of milk, goat's milk, I believe, or no, not goat. Some kind of milk and rosemary and lemon. It's got a bunch of essential herbs in it, you know, and stuff. Really good mask. It's kind of funny though. It says on it that it's a deep cleansing and purifying mask, but in the instructions it says to clean your face really good first. So whatever's up with that. But it leaves my skin really, really soft for days on end. Love it. And the smell is just beautiful. It's real light, but it's beautiful. Now, this one isn't so cheap. It is if you consider how much you get out of it. This is the Bliss Triple Oxygen Instant Energizing Mask. If any of you have never tried this and you like masks, you have got to spring for a bottle of one of these. It costs like 40 or 50 bucks. They're not cheap by any means. But this jar will last you like 6 months, literally. It lasts forever. You only need 3 or 4 pumps. Get your face a little bit damp, rub that gel all over your face, and then it puffs up. I mean, you know, it oxygenates, and then it breaks all down, and your skin supposedly soaks it up. Wonderful mask. I use it about 3 times a week in the morning before I put my makeup on, and it gives you a little a rosy flush to your face, and I just absolutely love it. Love it. And I happen to have an infinite amount of Bliss products because when my mom passed away, she had went on a buying spree at QVC and bought up. It must have been every Bliss, you know, every Bliss show that they did. She bought one of everything because I've got so much Bliss product. I could line my walls with my shelves and stuff with it and look like I was a Bliss storefront or something. That's how many I have. So, and then there's this one, which I cannot say enough good things about. I just discovered this the other day. I purchased this through Amazon on a whim. It was $8 for a pack of them, which had 8 in it. So they were basically $1 a piece. It's called the Spa Science Deep Line Soothing Mask. This is a transdermal mask, which is that jelly stuff You know, it comes in 2 pieces, a top and a bottom, and it's a gel mask that has well, it's like a plastic type backing, a clear plastic type backing, and then it's got this gel on it. And as you leave it in, that jelly stuff soaks into your skin. Now, most of these leave a residue on your face. The Beauty Diary masks don't. You can just rub that all in, and by the time it soaks in, you're just nice and soft and smooth. But this one definitely leaves a residue. The Verrell masks, they leave a residue on your face, but all I do is take a cotton round and you know, put a little bit of my toner on it and just one swipe over my face, and it takes that residue off without washing off the goodness that you've, you know, just sat around letting soak in. So this Spa Science mask, I liked this so much that I went back on, and if you ever shop on Amazon, you know that there's many different suppliers that will sell the same thing, and you can pick which one you want to buy from, you know, it's got like the best rating or whatever. Well, I went to the gal that I bought these from because she shipped them to me in like 4 days. It was like magic. And I went back to her and I bought all 11 packs that she had. So that's 11 times 8 is what, I got 88 of these masks coming. That's how much I like them. They are so good. So good. And then eye masks. I found these at TJ Maxx the other day. They don't really have a name. They just got all this, you know, teeny bopper looking stuff on it. But they are a fantastic mask. Yep. Typical gel eye mask. You leave it on for a couple hours. Your eye soaks it all up. And then you got this funky little plastic looking thing you peel off your eye socket. Works good. These ones work really good. Matter of fact, they work very comparable to these ones that I got at TJ Maxx. I got these months ago, and I bought so many of them. I bought the initial ones, took them home, tried them, loved them, went back and got all the rest that they had on the shelves. Look at these goofy looking things. One's gold and one's silver. I don't know if you can see the silver, but you can definitely see the gold. And look at the back. Just basic. That's all it says is SpaLife, and that's all the box said too, SpaLife. No directions, no instructions, not that you need them, but there was nothing on the box. It was like the most generic eye mask I have ever seen. But man, do these work good! They're just, again, they're just like these ones here. They're like a lot of the higher end eye masks that I've tried. They're just this gel patch that you put on your eye. The fluid in them got a little bit of viscosity, but absolutely no scent. And yes, I even tasted it to see if it was just water, and I think it is. I do. I think it's just water in them with a little bit of glycerin, so they've got a little bit of viscosity to them, you know, but I don't care what's in them. My eye soaked them up. It smoothed my lines out, and I love them. Love them. Went back and bought them all up off the shelf. I bet you I probably have 60 of these. That's a true story. And then the collagen gel patches. Again, I bought a box at Ross, I believe, or TJ Maxx. I bought one box for, you know, $2.99, $3.99 for 3 or 5 packs. It might have been 5. And I liked it so much. No, I take that back. I bought them at Sally Beauty Supply. And those were like $14.99 or $15.99 for 3 of them. And I really liked them. And before I got back to Sally to buy more, I saw them at TJ Maxx. So I took them down. I bought them all. I bought all of them. And I've got a whole lot more than this too. But I bought them all. And I went down to Sally's and I talked to the owner. She's a friend of mine. I asked her, I said, what's the difference between this one and that one? Because they're the same company. She said the only difference is that's the old packaging. So I got a hell of a deal on all of these collagen eye patches. And these are just like a fiber, you know, a fiber with a little gooey film on them that you put them on. They're nothing like these ones. Nothing. They're completely different concept. But these smooth my lines out, and it lasts for days too. So that's a really good one. And then clay masks. I hope all you ladies out there are using your clay masks. I used the regular bentonite, the green clay, and the red clay. It was the Moroccan clay and the French clay, whatever. It's all the same. The Moroccan's a little bit easier on sensitive skin. I use this when I've got my rash flared up, and this one when I'm not. And when I mix my water into it, I also mix raw honey. Now, I've got neighbors down the street that make their own honey. They send me over honey, and I keep this on my shelf, and I use it only to mix in my masks, and it keeps them from getting so so dried up and tight that it almost hurts your face. And of course I mix my essential oils and stuff in with it, you know. And then one more and I'll let you go. Now everybody talks about doing their hair masks. I do them too. You know, people that are compromised in my kind of situation, I have to really, really pay close attention to my skin and my hair, or the lupus will just kill it. And as it is, I really struggle with my hair. But I have went through masks. I have spent so much money on hair masks. And obviously, I found some really good ones, but I just don't see the need. Of all the research that I've done, you know, by trying them out, I just don't see the need to purchase a $60, $70, $80, $90 hair mask when Palmer's protein mask cost $1.50 and it works every bit as good as all those other masks I've tried. Now I'll mix different potions in with it, and some weeks I'll put in some coconut oil or some jojoba oil or some you know, evening primrose. Evening primrose is excellent in your hair and your face. And then I'll mix in, you know, neroli and rosemary and some clary sage and essential oils that are, you know, purportedly to you know, encourage hair growth and stuff like that. And I'll mix that in with them and put it on, and I leave them in overnight. But this cost $1.50, and I can get 2 uses out of one of these now. Before only one, but I just got about 6 inches cut off my hair a couple weeks ago. So actually longer than that. It was right before I started making videos. I got a whole bunch of my hair cut off. But yeah, this one right here, Palmer's Basic, Back to Basic Palmer's Protein Pack, and that's it. And I just love it. I go down to Target and wipe it all off the shelf. Matter of fact, not anymore. I just have them order me, you know, and, you know, truth be told, and if I wanted to get up there or go in there and get it, I would, but I don't think it's necessary. Palmer's has a hair mask that you just keep in the shower with you that's in a tube, and it says the coconut hair mask. I don't see any difference between that and this. The ingredients are all the same, the texture's the same, the smell, everything is exactly the same, and that tube cost, you know, $3.50, $5. But it doesn't say the deep conditioning. I really don't know if there's a difference or not, but I like the packets because it stays nice and fresh, you know, and I'll buy so many of them that I'll have them for months and months. And I just pour it out into a little bowl and mix all my stuff and mix it all up like a mad scientist. And I just love it. Throw a couple drops of frankincense in there, and it smells so good, and it's such a soothing, you know, soothing thing. So that's it. A mask you should never buy? These ones. Now, I can't pronounce the name, but we've all seen these. Every CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, everybody carries them. I don't know how well they work because they smell so strong I couldn't get past it. I got one on my face, and it was just my eyes were burning, and I got a headache. And I like scents. I like my smells. I don't have any problem with them. You know, highly scented stuff doesn't bother me at all. But this was terrible. These were just terrible. I don't know what the heck they put in them, but woo-wee, they're bad. That's it, ladies. Some really good masks. I hope somebody out there will go out on a limb and try one, and, you know, and message me back saying, oh, you were so right. Because they're really good masks without spending a whole bunch of money. You know, you don't have to spend $300, $400 a month to get really nice skin. You just need to, you know, try, I guess. I don't know. I don't spend a whole lot of money, and my esthetician says I have nice skin. My husband says I have nice skin. Not that that means anything, but rate, comment, and subscribe, please. And if you want me to do anything that, you know, specific, or if you have any kind of critique or anything, please let me know. I'm just dying to hear from you guys. I'm almost just chomping at the bit to upload these videos to see what kind of reaction I'll get. I'll see you next time. Have a good night.